as a whole?
Thought we started out good, and then I thought I didn't think we played very well collectively. It was a very hard game to coach on the bench. I felt a lot of negative emotion on the bench. The bench was very quiet and things, but I just felt things weren't working for guys. It was a grind game where you had to enjoy there was no skill involved in the game at all, none. And so it was a game where you had to enjoy the grind of it, and we didn't enjoy the grind of it. They took pucks from us. Our play in the offensive zone was very limited. We're kind of like the Red Wings. I watched the Red Wings one night and they look absolutely awful with no compete, and you watch them another night and last night they move puck around, win a 5-1 game at Chicago, and I think we had that. And maybe part of it is we didn't have Arvid in the lineup. Our compete, certainly our heart on compete. We didn't have him. We haven't characteristically played well without him in the lineup. Didn't like the offensive zone penalty that we took when we had all the momentum in the second period. I think that broke momentum. And I certainly didn't like power play, taking ourselves off the power play with the game on the line at the end of the game and giving them actually power play and a chance to win it. So I think the better team won. I think if our guys are in the locker room thinking we should have won that, they're wrong. They took the game over for at least the last 35 minutes. They took the game over. And again, it wasn't in a skill fashion. It was just in a, they just took pucks and forced turnovers. And I thought Blake was really good. I thought Logan Pedler was really good. And I thought we had a lot of guys that just weren't able to show up, and they weren't ready to battle tonight. They want it to be easy. They want to score goals. They want to, we want to score goals. We want to make it easy. We want it to be easy. And again, I think it's a lot like watching the Red Wings right now. When a team comes out and plays a really high competitive game, you better match that compete. And we didn't match it.
Frustrating is it to have a game like this, considering how well you've been playing the last couple of weeks?
I've said all along, we're going to take, 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards, 3 steps forward, 4 steps backward. It's just our group. Our group wants when we get success and you start getting players of the week and things like that. I think we have guys that innately want to take their foot off the gas. They want that award. I think you look at it. I just don't think we come out as a compete first team with a lot of guys. I think it shows. I think it showed in our power play. Our power play is very perimeter. We didn't get the puck to the net. We didn't grind it. We might have had one power play chance tonight, scoring chance. We might have, and their power play started taking it over and zipping the puck around and getting it into the crease and whacking it. Blake had to make some saves. So I just don't think we showed up tonight with a compete. We want to get some nice, pretty goals, and I don't think we have that. I don't think anybody has that ability. The Wings pick up Patrick Kane. I watch him one night and I think, you don't need Patrick Kane. You need you need some friggin' meat. And then the next night, they compete. They have some guys compete a little more and move the puck around. So I think our power play really was the telltale tonight. And the guys tried hard. The energy was there. The effort was there, but it was soft energy trying to. we were trying to take off with the puck. We just skated right into their guys all the time. Guys didn't get open, and it was just kind of. I thought it was a one-man show. Hard team to coach tonight. It was a hard team to coach. We had to really spoon feed them everything, and then they'd have a little success, and then you sit back and let them work a little bit. And then you have to spoon feed them again, and they just weren't figuring anything out tonight on their own.
How nice is to see Logan have the kind of effort he had tonight, considering the injury he suffered last weekend? Yeah,
I thought Logan and Blake played well. Logan gave us way more minutes than I wanted him to. I would have liked that game to go a lot differently, so that we didn't have to use him to the extent that we used him. I thought Logan and Blake were absolutely tremendous, far and away above many others. I'll have to look at that last scoring chance where he shot it and we had the back door. I have no idea where Mosley was at on that, or whoever was on the ice. I'm not sure who was on the ice when they got the 2-on-0. I mean, that's the same thing that happened a couple of weeks ago. You just got to have some sort of on-ice awareness, and we didn't have that. We gave him a 2-on-0, and Blake makes a great save for us, and then we had a loose gap on the last one, let him skate in and shoot it. So got caught without guys getting off the ice. Chase couldn't get off the ice. I think Logan was still out there, couldn't get off the ice. I think Mosley was able to get off the ice, but I don't think we ever caught up to that play. They just walked in and beat Blake with the shot. I give them credit. I give Bowling credit. It was an emotional game for them for a lot of reasons. Against us, they really wanted to beat us, and they did, and they beat us. They didn't. It was no fluke.
You touched on not having Arvid and what that meant as far as most of the game, but especially on the power play, it seemed like without him there, the power play seemed to not be able to kind of figure out where to go.
Yeah, but the power play doesn't run through Arvid. Arvid's a support role on it. It was you saw it as well as I did. The guys want to perform. They want to perform. But what we don't have is we got to develop. These guys got to develop. We got to develop the mental edge to grind out a hockey game. Bowling Green ground out a hockey game. I didn't see a team that threw the puck around and was. I didn't see Bemidji. Bemidji threw the puck around, got the speed, and I saw a team that ground the game out, and there was no skill on either side tonight. I didn't think in a hockey game, no skill was shown on either side. There were no beautiful, fantastic plays. We'd make a mistake. We'd let guys behind us. They'd chip it right through a D and go right over top of the D and go into on 2-on-1. There was nothing pretty, nothing cute about it. They just earned the win, and good for them.
Good enough.